Joy, good afternoon. You're welcome. It's time to eat the ball. So we're going to learn how to build a website like Udemy. So we are going to get started immediately. Sorry, my light is shaking. We'll get started immediately. Good afternoon, Master Lee. How are you doing? Okay, thanks so much for that. I'll plug in my earpiece now. So there are so many coaches that want to build an online training platform where people will come register for their course, pay in, and attend the course live. So you can, I'm so sorry, let me quickly fix this. So you can also do that. You can also start building your online portfolio and all that. I said online portfolio, online learning platform. My light just went off. I forgot to charge it. So, okay, let's get started. Let me share my screen. So we'll use some few plugins. So as we all know, test WP is our go-to. So get a free domain name and hosting space. You use test WP. So if you want to learn more about this, I have a video on this channel on how to get your test WP. So let's quickly do a setup. I don't want to do much login stuff and all that. So accessing. Let me also join with my phone so that I can get feedback um, from you guys. Okay, so let's access this. If you take this serious, you make cool cash out of it. You make cool cash, real cool cash. So this is our current website. So let's quickly do the setup. So what theme did we use the last time? I said, okay, we use Blocksy. So let's try and use Blocksy. We can also use Astra, but I think I'm cool with Blocksy. Astra also have something like online course tutorial for online course and building. In the BC, you're welcome. Let's use Blocksy. Remember, once you install Blocksy, you will also do some little setup Blocksy. So if Blocksy is not working fine, we'll also quickly install the Inventum plugin. So once you install Blocksy, just scroll down to this last place, click install Blocksy companion. Let's see if Blocksy have. Okay, we have activated it. So starter for Blocksy. Let's see if Blocksy have online courses. There's no online course for Blocksy. We have to use something else. But you can use any theme. You can use any theme, any barbershop, biz consult, gadgets, cleaning service, care service, wedding, web agency. Okay, I'm not sure if Blocksy have. So let's get the Evanto plugin. Let's go to Evanto, add new plugin. So let's install this. Activate. So let's go down to free kits. So let's look for, let's type courses. Let's preview this golf course. Let's open link in a new tab. If we are not seeing with block C, we might need to use something different, or not necessarily something different, but just something nice we can go with. For this block course, there's no courses, no courses. Okay. So let's just use any of the kits, any of the free kits. Let's go back to block C. But in case you want to use Astra, using Astra is very simple because I've used Astra to, so all you need to do is to change your theme, but you can use any theme to get this done. I want to use something very fast. I don't want to start building from scratch. So let's add a new theme. Let's go with Astra and see what Astra can give us. Astra. I feel Block C should be able to give us what we want. But so let's install the starter template for Astra. Get started. You know, your starter template is a plugin which you have to install. So it's activating. So let's quickly go down here. Build Elementor. So it will install the Elementor plugin for us. So let's look for the courses. Let's just type courses and see. Course. Okay, we'll go with this. We have online programming course. We have different ones here. We have online cooking courses. Some of them are premium, some are free. We have this LearnDash. LearnDash is also a way you can, it is a plugin you can use, but now we are not using LearnDash. We are using tutor LMS. LearnDash is a payment page because the free version will allow you to do so many things. Yes, it will allow you to do so many things. So let's just go with this online courses. Please do let me know if you're still following. And if you have any question, so skip and continue. Also hacks, please. Continue. We are almost here. Debug, skip and continue. So it's asking us to, so we might not install this LearnDash. We have to use different, we'll use tutor LMS. So we are done. We have installed this. And let's reload our site and see what we have. So this is what we have here. We have instructors on instructor page. To show you the list of instructors here. You can also view their profile, right? We have courses. So currently there are no courses here because we need a plugin called Tutor LearnDash. But we'll not use LearnDash for this. We'll use Tutor LMS to get this done. So how do we go about that? Let's install the plugin. Come down to um, plugin, add new. So let's click on Tutor LMS. Sorry. So on your own, you can also learn more about LearnDash. But I did, so let's install this Tutor LMS. You can also install this Tutor LMS Elementor add-ons. Okay. So let's activate them. Thank you for choosing Tutor LMS. Let's get started. Mm, let's go with individual. You can also do this setup later on. So instructor profile, do you want the instructor profile? Yes. Student profile, if you want student profile, if you want student to have profile, yes. So lesson permalink, you can choose lesson as a permalink. That is the URL you want to use. Next, show instructor bio, something like this to show instructor profile. You can view instructor profile here. So let's activate this question and answer. There are sometimes you might also want to conduct some quiz. It's called quiz. So allow question and answer on each courses. Yes. Before you can move to the next course, you must answer the question and answer aspects before you move to the next aspect. Okay. So cost per page, you can increase to 12. How many rows? If you want 3 rows, 4 rows, fine, 3 rows. I think I prefer 3 rows. So how many courses per page do you want? 12. So it all depends on, you can still come back here. So for the payment aspects, I will skip this for now. We are going to set a payment. You can use bank transfer. You can use it. Now, PayPal is not working fine here in Nigeria or in some other part of Africa. Lee, that is from Ghana. I think PayPal is working. I don't really know if PayPal is working fine in Ghana, but you can also activate PayPal. But let's skip this step. So we are done with our setup. So we now have our tutor LMS. How do I go ahead to add courses and all that? But before that, let's go down to our pages and it will automatically include some pages for you. So under this part, we have about us, all courses, contacts. We have the dashboard. The dashboard is set automatically. We have instructor registration. We have instructor pricing. It should also put student registration, right? Now, if I copy this link, let me copy. Sorry, not copy. Let me trash this. I want to I want to open this link in a new tab to see what we have. Yeah. So if I open in a new tab, it will show me that I've been logged in. So I will have to open this. You are already logged in because you have to open this with a different browser entirely. You get. So let's try it here. Oh, access denied. So we are going to work with this from scratch. It's showing access denied. So let's work on something. I'm going to show us the shortcut to use to get all this done, right? So let's get to work. So for the student registration, let's right click, open link in new tab, or you can either do it this way. Let's delete all these pages. Let's delete the student registration page and also that of the instructor registration. Let's also delete that. There are shortcodes for all this, right? So let's add a new page, add new. Let's tag it as student registration or students. Publish. Please make sure you stay with me. So let's go back to home. Now, under my, I did a post recently concerning this. Epic content. There are so many. You should learn how to use some of this shortcode now. There are some theme you'll be using that comes with shortcode. Instead of you don't need to start coding. You don't need to start coding all over again. There are so many themes that comes with shortcodes. So revolutionizing e-learning. So on this write-up, I did a detailed write-up on this. So there's a table of content here. All you just need to do is to click on the shortcode here on that table of content. So we have course grade. This is the shortcode. So I'm going to show you guys how to insert all this shortcode, right? So for student registration, this is the shortcode for student registration. So just copy this, copy it. So let's go back to this part. So edit with Elementor. So don't forget this. Let's activate this continue. Let's activate container. In the BC, you said your container was not working earlier. So this is what you will do. You come down to advanced feature. Under features, just scroll down to flex container, then activate. After doing that, don't forget to save. Click on save changes. Then on this part, you refresh. Once you refresh, the container will appear here. Now, I have copied my shortcode. Don't forget, I copied the shortcode here. This is where I copied my shortcode. So how will I paste my shortcode here? Let's see if, okay. I'm trying to see if it comes with, if the plugin we added comes with it. Okay, so let's insert our container. Then this part, you can make it 2 column, or let's use 2 column directly from here. 2 column. This part, you can add picture, then you can add your short code there. Now, how will I insert my short code? Just type in short code. Yeah, short code. Click and drag. Then this is where you paste in the short code. Once you paste in your short code there, it should work automatically, right? Now let's quickly check what we have done. Slash student. Something is not working. I'm sorry, something is not working here. It's not supposed to show this way. Please bear with me. I'm trying to try out something. It's not giving me what I want. It's not supposed to come out this way. So let's go back to our page. Let's leave this page. Let's go back to all pages. So there are other ways in which we can do it. So come down to all pages back. It's supposed to work the way I did it, but if it's not working that way, just click on edit, open in a new tab. Now click on this back to WordPress editor. Continue. This is the short code and it's working here. So I don't know why it's not showing. So let's just type students. This is a student's registration, right? It's showing you are already logged in. So let's update. Please, let's follow, please. Let's update. Then we have to view it again to see what we are not getting right. So let's go back and open the link in the new tab. It's showing you are already logged in. It means it's working here. So let's open it in a new tab here and see what it will show. It's showing access denied. This area of the application, please refer to your system administrator. Something is wrong with that code because I used that code recently. Let me use a different browser and see where the issue is coming from. It's not accepting tutor LMS, but it should. It's still showing access denied. I'm coming. I'm so sorry for this. I've used this recently on this page, threshinghouse.com/. Please give me a few seconds. Let me also show you these sites that I used it on. So this is the tutorial LMS plugin. So let's go down to the pages I created for it. It works here. I don't know, maybe it's the fault of the team because of the Learn Dash that was previously installed. So if it's a team, that is, we have to start from scratch entirely. So let's go down to pages and see the code we used here. So we have instructor registration. We also have there's one I also created, this student registration. Should be student registration page. Okay. Let's open it, see if it will open here. It should open. Hi, good afternoon. You're welcome. Or let's see if I have done this setup. Anyone can register. That can also look at it here. It's working here. So let's see our settings. If I have done these settings, that anyone can register on the site, because that might also affect what we are doing. So just scroll down to settings, general settings. So let's activate anyone can register, then save. Because the link I created supposed to work. It's supposed to work. So it's working here. Let's copy the address again. Thanks for staying with me, please. If it's not working, then the fault will be from the team that we used. But I'm not sure if it's the team, because I'm also okay, fine, it's working now. So where the fault is that we didn't activate anybody can register on the site. You can see it is working. So before you start any registration sites, either you want to build any site that entails users to log in, register, and all that, you must come down to your settings and activate anyone can register. Without that, it will always show deny. So always activate this aspect. Anyone can register. So we are on the right track. We have the right stuff. So let's quickly go back to our page, then edit with this thing, Elementor. So this is, you can design your page anyhow you want. So under this part, students, open link with a new tab. So we don't need all this. Let's close them. Please, if you're following, let me know. You can now edit with Elementor. So this is the code. Under this part, you can add your picture to this part. Under here, you can choose any picture of your choice. Let's use free image. And thanks so much for following. My network is a little bit slow now. Since you all know how to do um, Can click on save and insert, downloading. So anyhow you want to design your page, you can do it according to how you want to do it. Yes. So once I refresh this, you see image beside this here. It has gone back to this thing again. So if this is not working with this, all we just need to do is to insert it through the normal format, right? Then I will find way on how to edit this later on. Let's go back to our WP, continue. Let's delete this. Click on this plus, then type student registration. So update. So the same thing you will do with instructor registration. So once we are done with this, I'll show, let's add for instructor, add new. So once we are done here, I'm going to show us how to add courses. So LMS is very wide, and creating online courses is also wide. So I might not cover all. What I'll just do is to cover the foundation of what we need, right? So let's edit. So don't forget, back to WordPress editor, continue. Under here, come here, search, instead of students, you're using instructor now, instructor registration. So let's update. Let's go back. The application has been accepted. Further necessity have been sent to your mail. So if I open this in a new tab, it will show me for instructor. Let me copy the link here. So this is going for instructor. So this is for instructor registration, right? You can also link this your button to these pages here. So this part is for instructor. So let's go down to the courses. How do we add courses to our tutor, to our stuff? Now it's very, very simple. You come down to your tutor LMS, go down to tutor LMS, click on courses. Currently, we don't have any course. There is no course on this part here. Just click on add new, right? Let's go down to Udemy and see different courses on Udemy and use that as sample. Now the course title, let's say advanced WordPress training. Now you can put the course description here, what the course is all about. So let me search for WordPress training here. So become a WordPress developer. We have WordPress for beginner, WordPress 2023 complete. So let's go with this. Now this is a video. You can put what they will learn under here, what you will learn. Let's copy some of the text here, or let's copy this up part. Become a WordPress, blah, 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 blah. SAP simply means summary of the this thing. All these parts you might want to explain. You might want to put the author here. The author is the admin. So for instructor uploading, it will show automatically the name of the instructor that uploaded the test. Then you can add custom field of the values they will get for each. So I don't want to go through all this. So the difficulty, you can use intermediate. Under here now we should also have difficulty here. Who the course is meant for is somewhere around the difficulty aspect of the training. It should be around. I don't want to spend much time looking for it. So you can let me copy all these descriptions of the course. Now the difficulty, is it all levels? Is it for beginners? Is your training for beginners? Is it for all levels and all that? So let's paste the description of the course here. Okay. Maximum students that can apply for this course. If you are doing promo, you can put first 20 students, but now just leave it at 0. So is it a public course? Make this course public, no enrollment required. Now, if you want to make this course free, you can make it free, right? Enable question and answer section for your course. Enable it here. So now you can now start adding topics, right? What do I mean by topics? All these parts here are the topics. If you come down to this part here, all these ones here, introduction to, this is the first topic, introduction to the course. That is the first topic. So you can add summary of the topic. Here there's no summary, so let's just click on add topic. Then under that, you have to add a lesson under the topic. Now, what do I mean by lesson? Under this part now, there's lesson 1, lesson 2, lesson 3. All these part are lesson. All these ones are lessons, right? This is a summary. In less than blah, blah, blah. All these ones are just summaries of the topic. This first video is for 2 minutes, 13 seconds. This other one is 29 seconds. So how do you add your videos, right? Let me quickly add a video from one of my lists. Let me go down to YouTube. Now, if you want to add any video as your online course, it is advisable for you to put it as on list. Once you add it as on list, it means nobody will be able to view it unless you register for it. It's not visible to the public. So you come down to your studio. Now, how do you convert your video from list to unlist, right? You might be asking. So before you publish any video, there are 3 options. We have public, we have private, we have unlist. Right. Private simply means you have to invite someone to the video before they can watch. So let's go down to content. Please, if you have not subscribed to my channel, please do. Thank you. So let's assume I want to put this as on list, right? I'll just come down to this public part and click on list. It will unlist the video. Then I don't want to unlist this. Then I'll come down here to click on get shareable link, right? I've copied the link. All you need to do under lesson, add lesson, then you can put the name of the lesson, right? Look at now, this part, there is a name before you begin, how to ask questions, where you can find a new server or to run a WordPress. Let's just put our this as domain and hosting. You can put a short description of what the course is all about. Then you can put a picture if you want to of the course. Then the next part is to add your video, right? It's showing no video source. Sorry, there's supposed to be a video source here. Okay, it's showing that no video source is selected for my settings. So let's update this and go back to my settings. On the settings, you have to, let's also publish this. On the settings, you have to pick in where you want your video source to come from. Under tutor LMS, come down to settings, right? So the dashboard, terms and condition, enable marketplace pagination, 20, allow instructor to publish course. So this allow instructor to publish course. So people that want to start posting courses on your this thing, they can also publish their course, become an instructor person. You can also add that. So under that part, let's go down to courses. Course visibility. Student must be logged in to view course. No, I don't want that. People can view my courses at any time. Course content access. Allow instructor and admin to view the course content without enrollment. Content summary. Auto redirects courses, spotlights, auto course completes on all lessons completion. So I'm trying to get where enable lessons comments. Sorry. Okay, preferred video source. If you want external URL, YouTube. So YouTube, let's go with YouTube and do save changes. So once you have done that, this is where you do that. Under courses, go to the last part and click on YouTube. So let's go down to courses and continue our editing. So under this part, click on edits. Currently, our course is free. How will you add payment to your course? We'll still get down to that part. So we are under this part, lesson. You will have to set the total duration of your of all the course, but don't set that now until you are done. You will also put here the list of materials included, right? So where are we? Okay, so this is the topic. Under lesson, click there. You will see now that the video aspect is now active. Let's scroll down. The video source, YouTube. So once you click on YouTube, it will bring out paste your YouTube URL. So this is where you paste the YouTube URL, right? So update lesson. I've updated my lesson. So let's add one or two more. You can add more lessons under this part. The more you click on adding lessons, you can add more lessons under this topic. Now we have lessons, we have sub lessons. This is introduction. This is the first lesson. Under that first topic, we have different lessons under it, right? You can add more lessons under the first one. You can say how to buy domain name and hosting space, how to set up your, you can add different lessons under here. So this is lesson 2. This is lesson 1A, B, and C. Now this is lesson 2. Now let's add under another topic under lesson 1. You can click on add lesson. Now, I didn't set quiz on any of this. You can set quiz if you want to. I don't have that time to start setting quiz. Domain and hosting space 2. Your YouTube, put in the URL. Now you can, sorry, I didn't put this. You can also look at the video and see 1 minute, 32 seconds. You can also set that here. How many hours? There's no hour. It's just 1 minute, 32 seconds for the video I posted. So update lesson. Right. So this is this for lesson 1. Now let me add another topic. right? Now let's look at his own topic and see what we have. For Mac user, WordPress installation, WordPress basic in 1 hour. So let's go down to WordPress basic in 1 hour. So you can add your summary if you want to. Now, under WordPress basic in 1 hour, let's add lessons, right? Introduction to dashboard or WordPress installation. Now, your YouTube can put in the URL, can put in the number of minutes updates. Let's see for quiz if you want to add quiz. Now, this is it, quiz info. Type in the title of the quiz. You type in the summary, right? Then the next one, let's say WordPress. Save. Summary is not compulsory. Now you had your question. Write your question here. What is WordPress? Now select your question type. Is it true or false? Or we have different type. Single choice, multiple choice. We have open-ended question. We have different formats. True or false, single choice. If you want single choice, there are some questions that they will ask you to pick one or two answers, that there are more than two answers to this. Now let's put this. Now answer required. We want answer. How many points do you want for this? You can add 2 points for this. You can display the point if you want to. Description, blah, blah, blah. So add option. Let's add yes. Only test. Add option. No. So we have three stops here. So add. So make sure the question have answer. So which one is the right answer? You're picking the right answer. So add to question, right? So save and next. Time limit. How many minutes do you want for this? Let's say 1 minute. Hide quiz time display. You can hide the quiz time display. You can display the quiz, any one of your choice. So you can also give feedback for the right answer. So let's save changes. So they must answer this stuff before they move to the next one. So this is how you start adding different topics, one after the other. You add topics upon topics upon topics, right? Please, if you have any question, let's ask. If you have any question on this, please, you can ask. Now, let's set a featured image. Featured image, what do I mean by that? Now, for every course, there's a featured image for every course. Either you had a featured image or a video. This is the image for this. Now, let's add an image. Let's assume this is the image, right? So let's also update. Now, how do you, let's view this. We'll still come back to this to see how this, let's view course. Open link in a new tab. Let's view the course and see how, now this is how the course is. Very beautiful. Now the level, whole level, how many people have enrolled, the date updated, the author of the course, this is the author. Then these are all the write-ups under here, the descriptions. All these are the descriptions. So look at all the courses. They are all locked. Domain name registration for this. So we have this one too. So this is the quiz also. Hope we are all getting this. This is as simple as it can be, right? Now, once I click on enroll, I will enroll for this for free. Free access this course. This course is free. It's currently free. Now, if I want to run my next training, I can do it as an online course for people to watch online and also, but I need one-on-one interaction with you guys. That is why I'm doing this, right? Because I have so many videos that I can use for my online training. So aside that, let's also move on. Let's see what we can do next. Now, let's quickly set our payment gateway. If I want to set my payment gateway, what do I need to do? I'll come down to plugins, add new plugins. Now, we'll use a WooCommerce, right? Let's type WooCommerce. Remember when we are doing our payment gateway stuff, we did something like this. So let's activate. Please let me know if you are still with me. Now let's go down to our WooCommerce settings. Under settings. So for currency, let's use Naira. Right? Then for payments, let me save this. Now for the payment, I will use Paystack, right? So we have to install the Paystack plugin too. If you want to use payment, direct bank transfer, you set it up, check payment and all that. So let's just go with this. You can use any of these, but you can also, if you want to know more about the payment gateway setting and all that, you can look at my video on WooCommerce on how to set up WooCommerce store payment gateway stuff. So let's add the products, add new products. Sorry, before that, let's check the topic we use for our course. It's the same topic we use, advanced WordPress training. So I want to copy this. Add new product. Advanced WordPress training. How much do you want to give this for? 25,000. So mark this visual and downloadable, right? What else do we need here? Okay, I don't need a downloadable file here. So I think that is that for that. So let's publish and see if we have any changes. So let's go back to our courses. Let's edit. I pray this works. You can also put a course introduction to the course. You can do that here. Introduction to your course. Okay, so let's refresh this and see what we have here. If this did not change, it means we have to install extra plugins for this. So maybe in our next class, because it's almost 5 o'clock now, please, you can try this. Maybe in our next class, I'm going to show us how to add the payment gateway setup on this. I'm going to show us how to do that. It should be around any of these settings here. Okay. So in our next class, I'm going to show us how to set the payment gateway. Please, if you have any question, do let me know, please, because I'm also still trying my hand on this plugin. So we are all learning together. Yes. So please let me know if you have any question so we can attend to it together. Please, do you have any question? And let me know if you are still following. Please let me know if you are still with me. So I think I will stop here for today. Then by tomorrow also, we are going to do more about how to do the payment gateway and all that on this course. And we are also going to add more courses on our pages. So we have this all courses page. We are going to work on it and add more courses to this page. So I think I'm going to stop here. So do have a lovely time. Thanks so much for following me till the end of this class.